Shalom everyone! Welcome back to another virtual Sunday school service. This week we will learn about the 1,000 years under Jesus' rule. Let's read the summary. The 1,000 years. Do you ever wish you could play with the tiger? Someday you'll be able to if you love and obey Jesus. The Bible tells of a 1,000-year period called the millennium, when there will be peace on earth. Even the animals will be at peace with each other. Wolves and lambs, leopards and goats, calves and lions, cows and bears will all play together peacefully. The meat-eating animals like lions will eat straw like oxen. Children will play with venomous snakes and will not be hurt. During that time, the nations will be at peace with each other. People will want to obey God and learn His ways. They will say, "Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord. He will teach us His ways so that we may walk in His paths." Micah 4 verse 2. No one will live in fear. There will be no war during this time. People will melt down their weapons. Guns, missiles, and tanks will become equipment for making a living. Nations will not war against each other. At the beginning of this 1,000-year period, Satan will be bound with a great chain and cast into the abyss. He will be there for the 1,000 years, unable to deceive people into sinning. Jesus will rule the entire earth in peace. If anyone does wrong, he will immediately be judged. This time of peace follows the first resurrection. Those who have a part in the millennium reign of Christ will be priests of God and of Christ and will reign with Him. Also reigning with Jesus will be those who are martyred in the tribulation for not worshiping the beast or receiving His mark. The second death, separation from God forever, which follows the millennium, has no power over God's people. Are you done reading the summary? During the 1,000 years, everyone and everything will be at peace. So, when the world seems hopeless, remember that one day God will bring peace to the earth. Let's move on to the activities. Let's start on the first activity for this week. Peace and safety. Fill in the spaces that match the number on the pictures below to find out how peaceful it will be on earth during the 1,000-year reign of Christ. Read Isaiah 11, verses 6 to 8 to check your answers. Match these numbers in the blanks to the pictures down below. Let's do the first one together. 1. Keep naming the animals or the pictures below until you're done. Here are my answers. Do yours match mine? Let's start on the first part of this page. A special number. Follow the directions to add or subtract to find a special number with great meaning for people who love Jesus. How many months are in a year? Read Revelation 20, verse 2 to check your answer. Now let's move on to the second part of this page. No more. Circle the first letter, then circle every third letter after it. Write the circled letters on the blanks below. Circle the first letter, then every third letter. Then put all the circled letters in the blanks. During the 1,000 years, there will be no fear, no war, and no danger. Let's move on to the last page of this activity. Walk with the animals. In the box provided, draw a picture of your favorite wild animal. Draw yourself next to the animal. On the lines beside your picture, write a prayer of thanks to God for the 1,000 years of peace. Draw your favorite wild animal and your picture right here. Then write a prayer of thanks right here. Let's move on to the second portion of this page. Count the letters. Fill in the blanks to complete this week's memory verse in NLT. Then follow the instructions about the numbered letters in the memory verse to write the correct letters on the spaces at the bottom. The first one is done for you. Use the alphabet provided to help count. Read the bottom line to see the kind of kingdom Jesus will rule. From these letters, follow these instructions to get these letters. For number 1, count forward one letter. So O, P. Did the first one for you. Now let's do the second one. Count forward one letter. Jesus will rule over a peaceable kingdom. And that's it for this week, guys. Don't forget to remember your memory verse. The Lord our God, the Almighty reigns. Revelation 19, verse 6. That's it for this week. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next week. Bye!